Hey everybody, it's Connie. I can't wait to show you this. This is my first design team project for Jennifer at JenofEve Designs, and I'm using her Everlasting templates. This is so exciting. I can't wait to show you all. I'm going to show you the project first, and then we will go on to show you a little bit how I did put together some of the pages and stuff like that. So here we go. This is the front. I didn't do a lot of embellishments on the front because I just love the paper. I did do a little bit of just that little tiny bling a little bit right there on top of the ribbon that I put. And then I put a little strip around the edge to make it look like a book. It's so cute. Isn't it adorable? Alright, let me untie it and show you the inside. The inside, here's the front page, and then it opens up. Here's the back page, here's the back of it, and it's just a little accordion book like. Isn't that cute? In the front, I put a little doily with a little bag over it, and then some just some ribbon and a little stamp that says joy, feeling of great happiness. And I made the little stick pin here and just stuck that in there to give it just a little embellishments. And this right here, in the back of it, is the wood grain from the Everlasting. And you can write on that and it will show up. It's so pretty. So that's a little place to journal, and I just thought that would be really, really cute. And so the pages, it's just one accordion page that has 5 different pockets. It has 5 pockets. So I'm going to pull out, you have this. Isn't that cute? This is actually the belly band that you have left over of one of the pages you're going to be using. The pocket page here, I will show you that in a minute. You cut these out and you mat them, and you have the cute little tags. And I got that idea from Candia. She's also on the Jennifer's design team, and her YouTube is called Aged Journal, so go check her out. It's really cute. I got this idea from her. So so you end up with that. So you utilize everything that you print out, which is awesome. And then this little insert that I matted, and here's a picture of this, my mom and dad. Bless them, I miss them so much, but here they are. What joy that I can put them on a mat. I like it kind of sideways like that, tilted a little. You can also do like this, and it fits just perfectly. It's really cute. And then the inside pull out, I did have to shorten them a little bit, a ½ an inch on this one insert, and the mat a ½ an inch. So, but this is what this would look like on there. You can do it straight or whatever. And then what I like about the wood grain on the back, I didn't mat the back. I love the wood grain, so that you can put your photo on there like this. That's what it's going to look like, or you can center if you want. But I thought I'm going to put it at the top, and that way I can journal a little bit about the picture I put on there. Isn't that cute? I just think that is adorable. I love it. I love it. So on each page you can see the wood grain. So as you take these out, all you see is wood grain. It is just gorgeous. But each one looks just like the other one, just different, you know, matting. The paper looks a little different. But that's what the gist is. You have each one of these has one of those, and then a regular insert. And if I wouldn't have taken a ½ inch, it would have, off of this one, it would have stuck out further than the book. And I didn't want that on this project. I wanted it to go right below. So there's that little insert. And all these little curves give these lines a soft look. So that's what I really like about it. Isn't that cute? And so you have all of these places to put photos. It's amazing. I love it. I hope you do too. And there's the back. So let me show you how I did it. I'll try to, I didn't do every single step, that way I can try to get through this for you. So let me show you what you need first. This is just the little prototype, so that you can see what it looks like and the things that we needed, okay? So this is the Everlasting Printables templates by JenofEve Designs. And you're going to need, let me get to page 2. You're going to need 4 of these. 4 of these. And what you're going to do is, I'm going to tell you now so that you'll know. The book is like this, okay? So you're going to cut out all these 3 edges all the way. You're going to cut all of that off to this line. You're going to cut 3 edges off, and you're going to leave this one so that when you have your book, you're going to fold that over and you're going to make it the spine. The 2 together will make this spine. Okay, so you need 4 of these, and I'll show you why you need 4. And this is the mat, which is on 25 of the book, on page 25 of the book if you hadn't put it together yet. And then you're going to need page 7. Okay, so this is the insert right here. Let me show you. That's these inserts right here, okay? And let me show you what I did. For these inserts, for them to be a little bit shorter, I cut off about 1/2 inch or to 1/4 inch. You can do however much you want, but about 1/2 inch I think is what I ended up doing on the other one. This one's a little bit different. And then when you do that, just know that when you do your mat, see how the mat is about, you know, 1/8 inch smaller all the way around, or 1/4 inch, should I say. You're going to want to cut it off too to make it fit just perfectly. But it's not too much of a problem since she's already got all the guessing work out. Everything's already done for you. You don't have to do really any measuring. So, okay, so on this one, you're going to need 5 of these. 5 of these inserts, okay? Because you have 5 pockets. And then page 8, you're going to need 6 of these. You're going to need an outside pocket, an inside pocket, you know, on the 2 outsides, and then you're going to need the little sleeves or pockets on the inside. So you need 6 altogether. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut it all the way out, cut these 2 tabs off, and just leave the bottom tag on 2 of them. You need 2 of them with 1 tag right at the bottom, okay, tab. And then the rest of them, the 4 left over, you're going to cut all the tabs off. So you're going to have 6 of those. And then here's your mat, which would be on page 29 if you haven't put your book together yet. And then let me show you these right here. I think I told you that these will be left over. So that's why I cut them out and I used them as tags. Like I said, that's Kendia's idea, and she's the Aged Journal, the Aged Journal on YouTube. But anyway, these are considered the belly bands, and you're going to cut these tabs off to make your little inserts, which is really, really cute. So that's page 8, and then page 15, let me get to 15, you're going to need 5 of these on page 15. That's the inserts, and these are the little mats, page 36, but you need 5 of them, okay? 5, not 10, 5. Sorry about that. And then on page 24, you're going to need 2 of these, and I'll show you how to do this in just a second, but you'll need 2 of these. So this is the Everlasting design. Okay, now let me do the cover first so that you know that you're going to have both your tabs are going to be glued together to form this. You're going to have your little tabs. Let me show you. So you have your paper like this. You're going to cut these out, and you're going to have this, and you're going to glue the two together in order to make the book like this. Okay? All right. And then what I did, in order to make this like a little cardboard rather than paper like this is what I did. You can use, I just had these. They're real thin chipboard from Hobby Lobby. They come in the size, I think they're, what is it, 8.5 by 11. And you cut it down to fit on the inside of this page 2. Okay? And you're going to cut it out. You're going to cut out and leave, on these 2 pieces, you're going to leave all the tabs. Okay. So, to save time, I'm just going to glue this down, which I normally use my double-sided tape for this, but your wet glue works just fine. So let me glue all this down, put all the glue down, but I'm going to have to tell you, I have had a great time with these templates, because when you get started with them, the sky is the limit. You can do so many, it's so versatile. You can do whatever you want. So, anyway, this is and what I'm going to do is glue it down on the inside of the marks, so you know about where it goes. It's right on the inside, just like that. Might be a little crooked. It'll be okay. And then press it down real good. And because I didn't score this, I'm just going to kind of fold it up a little bit on to kind of score it for me, since I didn't score it prior to. Okay, now I'm going to take I already put the sticky tape on, so that that would be done, and then just fold it over, and then go all the way around. Do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and take this tape off too. And what I need to do is kind of push in those corners right there, so that the corners will be in. There won't be any paper. I'll tell you what, this one's cut not quite enough, so I'm going to cut a little bit more off. And then push that in, and then fold it over as tight as you can get it. There we go. See, that's a little bump right there because I did not cut enough off, but you can flatten it down real good. Okay, let me take this one off. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Sorry. This thing is flying all over the place. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut some of this off too, because I want it really kind of close to that corner, because I didn't get it. There we go. Because we don't want a whole lot of bulk right there, okay? Because I'm going to glue it down, and I'll show you why. There we go, just like that. And then I'm going to push this side in, since I didn't cut it close enough really. And then I'm going to fold that over. There. And it's covered with page 2. That way it will fit on here. Just like this. And that will give you the hard cover, and it's already covered and everything. And if what I did before I did all of this, I inked everything up. So this would already be inked up, okay? So be sure and ink it up. So for the sake of the video, I need to put a little bit of glue under there. I'm going to just glue it down. Glue it down. Glue all the edges. A little bit underneath that. since there's no tape there. Right along the edge. Okay. Just make sure everything's covered. I'm using the art glitter glue, which I love very much. Okay. And let's go ahead and glue that little guy down. And there you go. There you go. Now you have your hardcover book. Isn't that cool? I love it. Okay, so that is done, and that's going to be your cover. All right. For the inside, like I said, these are page 8. Let me make sure so that you know. Page 8. That's this page. And you need 6 of them. Okay? So there it is. That's page 8. And I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. That way you will understand. My chair makes a lot of noise. I'm sorry. So I already scored it, and I didn't cut the little notches out on this one. See, I left them there. And this is just exactly how you would do the cover as well, so you can understand what I'm doing. Alright, here we go. I'm going to peel this off. And I'm going to stick it down as close to the edge as I can so that the accordion will fit just perfectly. There we go. So now that's what it looks like right there. That is what it looks like right there. See? And that would be what the cover would look like before I did everything else. Okay, so now let me get my paper trimmer, and I'm going to show you real quick. This is page 24, and this is how it's going to print out. And the only reason why I'm showing this first is so that you can understand the next part. So when you take it, you're going to cut it out all the way around. All the way around. And right here, all the way around. Whoops. Like that. And then on the edges, like I said, all the way around. Okay. Here we go. Just like that. Okay, so you're left with this. And what we need is this to be only 4.5 inches tall. So turn it sideways where the lines are going this way. And you're going to measure it at 4.5. And discard this short piece. And you're left with this. Well, now, since we have 5 pockets, you need to cut this length down. So you're going to count 10, let me make sure, 10 spaces. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to just put a little mark right here so I know that this is number 10. And then when I put it in here right before I cut it, measure twice, cut once. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. And then cut it. And so that is what you're left with. And then you're going to score it. You're going to get your scoreboard, and you're going to score each line. Each line, score each line. Okay? Alright, let me put the pin in this little tube. Okay, so we have our little thing here, and here's my little accordion. And I went to tape it up, and I put the double-sided tape on wrong. So my suggestion is tape as you go along. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to fold your score marks like that, back and forth, just like that. And if they're not inked up, the best way to do it is while it's like this. I saw Jen do this on something else. You do this, and that kind of inks the edges for you. Okay, I know that when your book is open, you want these first flap to go towards the inside, just like that. Okay, so I know that I'm going to need a piece of score tape right there. So I've already got one on there. So let me peel that off, and I'm going to lay this first piece down as it's facing the inside of the book. Okay, and I'm going to line it up for the very top up here more than I am anything else, and the side. Okay, just like that. That's perfect. And I'm going to press really hard because I want all of these to be pressed really good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. So I want that on the inside, so I'm going to put the piece of tape right here. Okay, there we go. That's some pretty sticky stuff, let me tell you. And then tear it off. And then I'm going to put this one the same way. This is going to be facing on the inside. So let me take that off. And I'm going to line it up with the top of the page right here and the edge. There we go. Okay, I'm going to fold it up, and I'm going to press really hard so that we get this accordion look, just like that. Now the rest of the pages that look like this, remember we cut them out. Whoops, sorry, it got blurry there for a minute. We cut them all the way around, and that's what's going to go on here. So what you're going to do, you're going to skip one and put your tape down. Skip one and put your tape down. Here it is. It's just so much easier than me having to skip one, put your tape down. I'm trying not to make this too long. I don't know how long I've been going already. Skip one, put one down. There we go. Skip one, put one down. And you're going to need it on the opposite, on the other side of that as well, because that's what's going to go into the back. So, okay, now I'm going to do the other side the same way. We got one down, we're going to skip, and we're going to put a piece of tape. If I can fast forward through this, I will. Otherwise, hang on a little bit. I'm almost done. Skip one, put one down. I know it's easier to do this before you put it down, but I get so confused. Like that one over there has already got tape on it, but I put the tape on wrong. So this is me wasting tape on the other one. So my suggestion is tape as you go on this part, and then turn it over, and you already have a piece of tape there. Okay, here we go. Here's the first one, and we're going to fold that in just like that. I press really hard so it's on there, and then I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to always make sure it's more lined up here on this edge than anywhere and over here. So I'm going to line it up here and there. There we go. Now, on this side, I'm going to put it down like this, and this is going to go flat like that. And as you can see, it's a little too long. So I'm going to take my scissors and just cut a little piece off. It doesn't have to be much, just a little. That way it's going to fit just perfectly. And what I'm going to do is, I know it's going to be just like that. So I'm going to lay my hand, and I'm going to pull this up a little bit, and I'm going to take the little sticky cover off, and I'm just going to lay it down flat. Whoops. Just like that. There we go. And looky there, we have our first pocket. And so we're going to continue on, and I'm going to take this sticky off. I mean, what do you call that? Peel off the little thing. I don't know. And these would already be inked all the way around, but I didn't do that, just so that we have here we go. Well, Connie Lynn. Here we go. There we go. That's there. And I'm going to make sure it's straight. And then I'm going to cut a little bit off because it's a little bit too long. Which I don't think that was enough. Let's see. Okay, just a tiny bit more off. Here we go. This is one of the, okay. You see what I just did? I folded it over, and it's got the score tape on there. I know it's going to fit just like that. So, I'm going to pull this up a little bit, peel that off, and lay it down. Just like that. And we have our second pocket. So continue on, and I'm going to peel this one off and get my next sheet. Whoops, my finger got stuck. That's some sticky stuff, let me tell you. Alright, that is going to go just like that. Okay, and then this one is just a tiny bit too long, so I'm going to cut it a little bit. Okay, fold that over, press real hard, and this is going to go just like that. Just like that. So I'm going to kind of pull it up, peel that off, whoops, off, and then stick it straight down. That's going to go right there, and we have one more pocket to go, and we'll be done. Just like that. I'm going to peel this off. And stick that down just like that. And then we're going to fold this last time over, and I'm going to tape it down. I don't need to cut it. Pull it up a little bit. I'm going to pull that off and then just lay it down. Perfect. And that's going to be just like that. And then we're going to fold it over and stick it to the other side just like this. Some of these are a little too long on the bottom. In order for it to be a straight cut, let me just trim some of that off. Let me tell you, where there's a will, there is a way, because nobody is going to see all that on the bottom. So, there we go. Now let me cut on this side. Nobody's going to see that, and it's just fine. Normally I wouldn't make it a big deal, and so that's that. And then we have a sticky tape on there already, and this is going to go right here just like that. So I'm going to peel this off, and then bring this over. I'm going to go ahead and peel this one off too and do it at the same time. I'm going to get brave. I know, what am I thinking? And then we're going to bring it straight up on the bottom. And that's going to go right there. And that's going to go right there. Perfect. Love it. And look, there's our pockets. And then I'm going to bring my book back over. And this is going to go right down the center of this book. Just like that. Voila. And you can put double-sided tape on there. You just roll it over there. Put your tape down. And then stick it in there just like that, nice and tight. And then what I would do is just rub, 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 and that would stick it real good. And then you have your little folder. Isn't that cool? And like, let me get my stencil. And so then you have your, this is the insert on page 15, and you need 5 of them, and there's the mat on page 36. And this would be the insert to go in here. This is page 7, and then the mats are on page 28, so that you would slide these in each one of these. And then you have your other little mats, and then you have your other little mats that would go in there just like that. So I hope that that was, you know, enough for you to understand how and I did it all. And it just turned out so cute. But there you go, and you have your hardcover just like that. And so there you go, you have your little book. Isn't that cute? I love it. So where's my book? Right here. So this right here with all this like this, it looks kind of plain before you do anything with it, and then when you put all your little magic touches to it, this is what you end up with. And it's just a cute, cute book with all these places to put photos. I love it. I hope you did too. These are this is the Everlasting templates, like I said, that I used from JenofEve Designs. There you go. That's what the front of the book looks like. And you can, I will leave links down below where you can find everything just real easy. And I hope you give it a try. It is so fun. And this right here is just endless possibilities waiting to be made. I mean, it's just so much fun. So I will leave all kinds of links down below for you to anything that I might have mentioned during the video. I will leave links down below. So I hope you like it. It's the cutest little book. I just adore it. I can't help myself. I just think it's so cute. I can't help it. You know, I'm saying it's so cute and it's so precious and it's lovely. It's because I love it. So that's the inside. Isn't that adorable? I love it. And I just think it would be so pretty laying on the coffee table with pictures in it and people can just thumb through. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. So I will leave all the links down below for the Everlasting templates and for Jennifer's playlist. And I hope you enjoyed this. Please give me a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and let's have a little fun creating together. So I hope you enjoyed it. Be blessed. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye. Oops. It's going to shake. I can't ever help it.